Satoshi provides a detailed roadmap for pushing Shiba Inu to crazy degrees. For a long period, we were seeking for a great bombshell like this, and right now it is at last occurring. The timing of releasing such a bombshell cannot be much better, as Bitcoin sets daily all-time highs every single day. Behind the scenes, there is some rather intense action, and it makes others turn to look. Just recently joining the Shiba army are a great flood of fresh investors, and I am referring about more than 300,000 people. The second bull run wave is just beginning now. Still, almost all of these folks just lack enough. You really need how many Shiba Inu? And what brilliant bombshell Shiba Kusama delivered most recently? Allow me to clarify, however. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Not so long ago, the Shiba Inu universe is undergoing major events. The whales, that is, large investors, are going completely mad. Tracking Bitcoin news on Twitter, one saw that whale activity surrounding Shiba Inu had surged 300%. That is great, and such type of movement grabs everyone's attention. The community did not just observe this increase in activities. Leading Shiba Inu artist Shiba Kusama answered with a simple yet very instructive tweet. Likely nothing. From first look, it looks to be simply another casual remark. Still, when you truly consider it, there is more involved. Most likely nothing. Satoshi's statements are a perfect example of underplaying something significant. He seems to be implying something interesting behind the curtain without divulging too much. It begs questions. Is there something developing that we are unaware of yet? Such a large crypto project's leader's dropping of a statement like that sparks a lot of interest and conjecture. The society can't help but believe this may be preparing anything significant, and now consider how the community must feel. Given that Bitcoin is reaching record highs every single day, this unexpected communication arrived at a moment when the whole crypto scene is ablaze. The thrills are mounting, all over, and Satoshi's dropping of this type of teaser sets everyone on a frenzy. The timing is not better elsewhere. People are already giddy with ideas about crypto's future. And now, with Satoshi's mysterious comments, Shiba Inu is surrounded with expectation that something significant may be just over the horizon. Fascinatingly, the crypto market is in the second stage of the continuous bull run right now. Shiba Inu has benefited much from this, as the currency has been able to fully capitalize on the positive trend and has seen some very remarkable increases. Shiba Inu has indeed leaped a significant leap, almost 6% over the previous week. Smaller investors beginning to flood the market as the price rises, our people are buying in once again out of FOMO, and the statistics supports it. Smaller investors, those with fewer than 100 million Shiba Inu, have been acquiring more coins, according into the block. This is rather welcome because for so long, emphasis has been on the whales, the major players with highest holdings. Now, however, we are at last seeing the smaller holdings becoming more active, a sign of a robust market. Their participation is as significant as that of the whales because it indicates actual general interest in Shiba Inu. It also provides us strong material to discuss. Something physical that indicates the market is not driven just by whales today. This change is encouraging and helps things seem a lot more steady and fascinating. Based on most recent figures, a sizable fraction of all Shiba Inu holders, more than 300,000 wallets, have between 10 million and 100 million Shiba Inu tokens. Together, these wallets oversee a significant portion of the Shiba Inu supply. Should Shiba Inu keep on its upward trend, these investors might realize some really significant returns from hanging onto their tokens. One pricing objective under discussion is around a point that would force Shiba Inu's sale price down to a level it hasn't reached in over 3 years. In terms of context, Shiba Inu's entire market worth would be almost $30 billion, a level not seen in 2021 should it achieve this price. Given Shiba Inu's past performance on value, this makes the goal price appear somewhat reasonable. Investors between 10 million and 100 million coins might find that this price rise more than doubles the value of their assets. For smaller owners, who now have greater opportunity for their stakes to flourish as Shiba Inu rides this optimistic wave, it is a positive indication. How then will the Shiba Inu team of developers enable all this? How can they keep driving Shiba Inu toward these fresh pricing ranges? Actually, Satoshi Kusama has presented a strong proposal. The Shiba Inu team has a plan in place. They are not simply watching events unfold. Mostly fueled by excitement and conjecture, Shiba Inu have lately increased over 50% in price. People were enthralled, and the talk about Shiba Inu drove the price explosion. To enable Shiba Inu to make yet another significant jump, the development team must act on grand scale to maintain momentum. Just speculation will get the currency so far. Clearly, Shiba Inu needs something significant to keep people even more enthralled if she wants to keep rising. And the dev crew comes in here. Shiba Inu's major strategy has always been on Shibarium, their blockchain solution. Shibarium had an update several years ago that let anybody design their own crypto initiative or coin on top of its network. Since it allowed developers to start fresh initiatives and gain from the Shibarium ecosystem, this was projected to generate great acceptance. People thought this would greatly increase Shibarium's use and highlight Shiba Inu overall much more. Still, things haven't turned out quite as anticipated. One of the initiatives on Shibarium's official Twitter account recently tagged Satoshi Kusama, which causes great anxiety. The group behind this initiative noted that the limited acceptance of Shibarium coins by centralized exchanges was aggravating their community, as well as many other meme coin traders on Shibarium. People were basically losing interest as these coins were not readily bought, sold, or traded since they were not listed on significant exchanges. This is legitimate worry. Tokens from a nascent blockchain, such as Shibarium, have little potential for expansion when they fail to reach the major exchanges. Consider, for instance, an investor or trader wishing to participate in one of these fresh initiatives. You are less likely to invest in the token if you cannot readily trade it on well-known exchanges. The coin cannot get the traction it needs to develop without that liquidity and simplicity of access. This sort of barrier may restrict the whole network, thereby making it more difficult for Shibarium to realize its best potential. Shiba Inu's strategy calls for the team to overcome this obstacle and ensure that significant exchanges allow their tokens to be accessible to a larger audience. But now, everything is different. Satoshi Kusama appears to have a strategy to handle all these issues. Reacting to criticism on the poor acceptance of Shibarium coins on centralized exchanges, Kusama initially seized the chance to defend himself against internet misfits. Then he said that widespread acceptance is the actual fix for the problem. Should Shibarium be able to attract a large audience, low exchange attention will become moot. Shibarium creates more traffic the more people utilizing and discussing it, after all. And it is precisely what centralized exchanges must remain relevant and draw in fresh consumers. Kusama further said that among Layer 2 blockchains, the rivalry is becoming hot. Since centralized exchanges are beginning to create their own sidechains, Shibarium must stand out and demonstrate actual demand in it. People are really interacting with the Shiba Inu ecosystem, so they are more likely to mention its tokens. Kusama set forth several key actions Shiba Inu should do to generate such sort of demand. He underlined that the Shiba Inu community had to concentrate on creating solid alliances, identifying special markets, and income generation for the foundation. Starting with Web 2 networks before expanding, the first stage is to create a strong technological basis, emphasizing on improving the chain itself and promoting acceptance. Kusama also noted that big exchanges will rapidly pay notice to a breakout coin from the Shibarium ecosystem. He gave instances like Solana, which grew quickly as meme currencies like Dogwhite and Bonk became popular. Kusama made it very evident that the team is already advancing significantly to improve the Shiba Inu ecology. Innovations include distributed autonomous organizations and liquid staking on Shibarium. Prove that they are committed to improving the platform and drawing attention from the major players in the crypto sector by means of actions in the correct path. And this is precisely the way Shiba Inu may flourish once again, just as it did previously. Now returning to the lesser investors and their increased activity discussed a few minutes earlier, here is some analysis. Some experts claim the possibility for strong profits is obvious, hence lesser investors joining the whales in forecasting Shiba Inu will double in price. Those with 10 million Shiba Inu tokens, for instance, might see their investment climb from around $260 to $510. 50 million tokens would leap from roughly $1,300 to over $2,500, and 100 million coins could rise from $2,630 to over $5,000. Should the Shiba Inu team live up to its expectations to drive adoption and expand the ecosystem, this would all occur should the market valuation of Shiba Inu reach $30 billion, very likely. Investors may experience significant increases all around if Shiba Inu keeps growing and gaining popularity. On this, however, what do you think? Please find comments down below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.